Messi FC, we are eating good.
Messi inspired the comeback.
At practically 40 years old, Messi is still the best player in the world. Top of the goal scoring charts, top of the assist charts. What we are watching should not be possible.
The 39-year-old who has dominated this World Cup, whether he scores or not, his dream of back-to-back World Cups is well and truly alive. Lionel Messi.
He spoiled us with the most amazing World Cup campaign in 2022, and now he has blessed us again. It all started with that hat-trick versus Algeria.
Huge difference. Messi flying forward. Lionel Messi! He transcends time! Look at deflection high. From range. Big deflection! Got it on! That's 2 for Messi! Back to Messi. Messi!
Because I don't believe we will get another Messi because he's special. Everything is special about him.
Then there was the brace versus Austria.
Because we are all enjoying him by seeing him play. So amazing, just amazing. No words.
First and foremost, this guy doesn't chase records. Records chase him.
Is Messi going to crown it all himself? He has to.
Can't be the best ever because Maradona did this and he's not doing that. He's not performing to his best. And I think the last 2 World Cups in particular have shown essentially like how big his legacy is going to be.
How can I forget the wonderful free kick versus Jordan? Then came the knockout round and Messi stepped up again. Goal versus Cape Verde.
Players from Atletico Madrid, and it comes to Lionel Messi. His control is brilliant. His finish is even better. It's sensational from Lionel Messi.
Goal and assist versus Egypt. I mean, imagine being so good that people have to think the World Cup is rigged for you.
And then he reminds us again that he's not human. I played with him, as you just mentioned. And what happened with Leo is that sometimes you do not wake up the beast.
Then came one of my favorite performances. Him dunking on the fish and chips lover.
And Messi gave him the nod, wasn't
and
he?
Messi gave him the old, I know how you give him the old, we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. And that's kind of, he's got that boss mentality, hasn't he? He doesn't like jib away. He just give him the nod and went, wait to the end of this game and we'll see.
Oh boy, has it been a roller coaster to get to this point. From villain...
Lionel Messi will never be regarded as the greatest ever player because he's never done it at a World Cup.
A revolver called the World Cup is put to Messi's head, and if he doesn't win it, it fires and kills him. It's madness.
The truth is that if Lionel Messi and Argentina do not win the World Cup, people will look back and they'll point the finger mainly at Lionel Messi.
And I think there's a feeling, not just in Argentina, but that geniuses should somehow suffer for their greatness.
To Hero, this is the full story of Messi's journey with Argentina. Messi's story with Argentina started with sky-high expectation and a bit of chaos. At just 18, he got his first big chance with the senior national team in a friendly against Hungary in August of 2005. But instead of a dream debut, it was a nightmare. Messi came on as a sub and within 47 seconds, he got a red card. His first game was over before it had even begun. I myself had completely forgotten about this, but really, Messi's journey is truly like a Netflix movie. Even so, that moment didn't stop the belief in him. Back home, fans were convinced that Messi was their golden boy, the one who could finally bring glory back to Argentina. Maradona himself praised him, and everyone knew it was just the beginning. Despite the rocky start, his role with Argentina would only grow, along with the impossible weight of a nation's hopes on his shoulders. After that Messi debut, see what I did there because he got a red card, so it was Messi, but his name is also Messi. Yeah, I'll show myself out. He quickly showed why everyone was so excited about him. Within a year, he scored his first goal for the national team and became a regular. His quick dribbling, low center of gravity, and deadly left foot instantly reminded people of Maradona. Everyone basically automatically assumed that he was going to be the guy to bring back the glory days for Argentina. And for an 18-year-old, That's a crazy amount of pressure. In Argentina, football is more than a sport, it's like a religion, and Maradona was a god. Being called his heir was both an honor and a burden. Messi's early tournaments gave flashes of what was to come. He led Argentina's youth team to win the Under-20 World Cup in 2005, picking up the Golden Ball as the best player. In 2008, he added Olympic gold with the Under-23. These wins only raised the expectations for what he could do with the senior team. Messi showed flashes of brilliance in his first World Cup in 2006, but it ended in frustration. He scored once in the group stage, becoming Argentina's youngest ever World Cup scorer at the time.
Messi! What a finish! What a move! What a display!
But in the quarterfinals against Germany, he sat on the bench as Argentina lost on penalty. Fans couldn't help but wonder, what if the teenager had played more? By 2010, Messi was no longer just a young talent. He was already a global superstar. He had already won a Ballon d'Or and was breaking records with Barca. This time, Argentina's coach was Diego Maradona himself. The idea of Messi leading the team with Maradona on the sidelines had fans dreaming of glory, but the tournament didn't go as planned. Maradona had proven that not all great players make great managers. Messi played well, he created chances, but he didn't score a single goal. Argentina once again ran into Germany in the quarterfinals and got crushed.
Half of the field ignored by Schweinsteiger. It's a great ball in, it's one! No foul by Di Michele, it's a chance. Podolski looks square, closer! Still going, and it's three! Closer in the middle wants it, closer, he's done it! It's four!
Back home, the criticism started again. People were saying that Messi cared more about Barcelona than he did about his country. The comparisons with Maradona only made things worse. The idea that Messi had to prove himself with Argentina kept getting louder. It also didn't help that their personalities were completely the opposite. Maradona was this fiery guy who wore his emotions on a sleeve, meanwhile Messi was much more quiet and reserved. Still, Messi was entering his best years, and fans kept believing that his big moment in the Argentina shirt was coming. Nobody knew it yet, but the road to that moment would be filled with even more heartbreak than ever before. The years from 2014 to 2016 were brutal for Messi and Messi supporters. In just 3 summers, Argentina made it to 3 straight finals and lost every single one. The first one was at the 2014 World Cup. Messi carried Argentina all the way to the final in Brazil. He scored 4 goals.
Messi kept going, it's Lionel Messi! He scored! Messi, give it to him and pray. Oh, he's done it! It had to be Messi! Messi strikes.
Won the Golden Ball as the tournament's best player, but in the final against Germany, they lost in extra time.
And it's Götze! It's Mario Götze! It's Super Mario! He might just have won the World Cup!
Messi was left watching them lift the trophy while he walked past, devastated. A year later, Argentina reached the final again, this time at the 2015 Copa America, playing against Chile. Messi played well, but the match ended 0-0 and went to penalty. Chile won, and Messi could only watch another chance slip away. Then came the hardest blow. Argentina faced Chile in the final once again in the 2016 Copa America. Once again, it went to penalty. This time, Messi missed his shot, blasting it over the bar. Chile won again, and Messi was left in tears. After the match, he told reporters he was done with the national team.
Que ya está, se terminó para mí la selección. Como dije recién, son 4 finales. No es para mí. Lamentablemente lo busqué, era lo que más deseaba. No se me dio, pero creo que ya está.
The reaction back home was harsh to say the least. Some fans were burning his jersey. Others claimed that he didn't care enough about the national team.
Es un pecho frío, camina en la cancha. No lo pueden comparar nunca con Maradona.
Siempre lo banqué toda la vida, pero no puede ser. Ya está, dejen de joder, es un invento, se va, un invento, ¿no?
For a player who gave everything on the pitch, it was cruel.
Escucho por ahí el no siente la camiseta o el no poner huevo, no corre.
Muchísima gente que me decía, no volvás más, que tenés que volver, a que te maten, a sufrir. Mi hijo de 6 años, que entiende, ¿por qué te matan en Argentina, papi? ¿Por qué no te quieren ahí? Tanta mentira y que digan las cosas con tanta tranquilidad y sin pensar en nada. La verdad que yo no lo había visto.
Messi was still relatively young, but it felt like his story with Argentina was over. For many, those 3 finals defined Messi as a player. The guy who could win it all with Barcelona, but couldn't replicate that form for his country. Many people thought his international career was just cursed. The genius who couldn't crack the code on how to be successful with Argentina. When Messi announced he was quitting Argentina after the 2016 Copa America loss, the country was shocked. Almost right away, campaigns popped up asking him to come back.
Y la verdad que es un dolor tremendo, ¿no? Una vergüenza. Hay que alentarlo y taparle la boca a todos los que lo critican y le sacan el cuero.
Fans held up banners saying, "Don't go Leo."
Yo veo jugar a él y me desvivo. Tiene que volver. Perdone que me emocioné, pero es eso lo que siento.
Teammates and former players begged him to stay. Even Argentina's president at the time called him personally and told him the team needs him. The support was actually a huge contrast to the anger and criticism just weeks earlier. It felt like people finally realized how much Messi meant to them. So after a few weeks, Messi changed his mind. In August of 2016, less than 2 months after he retired in tears, he announced he would return.
The truth is that I didn't cheat anyone when I announced my retirement, and I wasn't looking for anything. I said it because I felt it, and at the time I thought it was really like that. I didn't mean to lie or to cheat anyone, but afterwards things changed, and I'm here again.
Fans welcomed him back with relief, but there was no time to relax. Argentina were in a bad position for the World Cup, and they needed their captain. By late 2017, Argentina were in serious trouble. Their qualifying campaign for the 2018 World Cup was a mess, and they went into the final game needing a win to avoid missing the tournament completely. They had to play Ecuador away at a high altitude against a tough team, and things started horribly. Ecuador scored after just 1 minute.
Oh, he's in! Into the edge of the 6, and the Ecuadorians in front! It's Romario Ibarra!
Argentina's World Cup dreams looked to be collapsing, but then Messi came through.
And across the green, it's Messi! It's him! It's always him! On his left, it's Lionel! Messi buries it in the top corner! It's Argentina in front! Overlap from Benedetto, it's Messi! Hat-trick for Lionel! And that could be the one that punches Argentina's ticket to Russia!
He scored not 1, not 2, but 3 goals to flip the game. His hat-trick gave Argentina a 3-1 win and booked their ticket to Russia. It was pure magic, the kind of performance only Messi could deliver. His teammates and fans knew he had carried them on his back when it mattered the most. With qualification secured, the pressure turned to the 2018 World Cup itself. Argentina switched coaches again, this time to Jorge Sampaoli, who promised more attacking football. Messi was now older, and many people saw this as his last chance to actually be able to win the World Cup. The stage was set. Could he finally do what Maradona had done in 1986? The pressure was bigger than ever. But unfortunately, the 2018 World Cup in Russia was a tough one for Messi and Argentina. Things went wrong straight from the start. In the first game, they drew 1-1 with Iceland, and Messi missed a penalty. Then came a heavy 3-0 loss to Croatia, leaving the team close to going out. Argentina barely made it through the group stage after a dramatic 2-1 win over Nigeria, where Messi scored a brilliant goal.
Brilliant ball from Banniger. Is this the opener? Yes, it is! That's what they came to see!
But it was clear the team had problems. In the round of 16, they faced France. A wild match that ended 4-3 for the Baguette Warrior. Messi gave 2 assists and tried everything, but Mbappe and France were too strong.
Tweedy and Mbappe! Oh, yes! Helped on here. Mbappe's got another one!
Argentina's World Cup was over, and Messi walked off the pitch looking crushed. The big question came again. Would Messi retire from the national team? He was 31, and many wondered if he had the strength to keep going after so many heartbreaks. Some critics resurfaced, though not as harsh as in 2016. Most fans now blamed Argentina's poor management and lack of balance in the squad. Still though, it felt like the Messi era might end without the World Cup, and that was painful for the whole country. After Russia, Messi took a break. He missed a few friendlies, stepped away from the squad for a while. Nobody knew if he was actually coming back. By early 2019 though, Messi returned. Lionel Scaloni, a young coach, had taken charge and started building a new team around him with fresh players like Rodrigo de Paul, Leandro Paredes, McAllister, and Lautaro Martinez. In the 2019 Copa America, Argentina reached the semifinals before losing to Brazil. Messi showed more fire and leadership than ever. He even picked up a rare red card in the 3rd place game after a scuffle, proving just how much he really did care. 2018 and 2019 was a setback, but it was also the turning point. A new generation of players were coming up for Argentina, and Messi was more determined than ever to actually win some silverware. Little did he know, the glory he'd been chasing for so long was finally on its way. Messi's first big moment with Argentina came in 2021 at the Copa America. It was played in Brazil, right in the backyard of their biggest rival. Messi was 34 by then, and you could see that he was playing like a man who refused to let his chance slip. From the first game, he was electric. He scored a stunning free kick against Chile and kept delivering throughout the tournament. By the end, he had 4 goals and 5 assists, finishing as both top scorer and top assist maker. Every time Argentina needed a spark, Messi gave it to them. Whether it was a dribble, a perfect pass, or getting a goal himself, he was there.
Standings right now over the top. Messi got there. It's a wide open, gaping yet. That's the one man on earth you don't want to give that sort of a look to. Messi's second goal of the night.
The final was a dream matchup. Argentina versus Brazil at the Maracanã. Brazil had never lost a Copa America at home, but Argentina fought like warriors. Di Maria scored the only goal.
Ahí está que Mario le pidió, viene, gol. ¡Gol! Sí, Argentina, nuestro, gritalo!
And the team defended with their lives. Messi even had a late chance to score himself, but slipped. Thankfully, it didn't matter. The final whistle blew, and Argentina were champion. Messi dropped to his knees in tears. Finally, he was a champion with his country after 16 years of trying. He was named the player of the tournament, and deservedly so. Beyond the goals and assists, he had been a true captain, giving speeches, motivating the team, and leading by example.
No existe la casualidad, muchachos. ¿Sabe qué? Esta copa se tenía que jugar en Argentina. Y Dios la trajo acá. Dios la trajo acá para que la levantemos en el Maracaná, muchachos. Para que sea más lindo para todos. Así que salgamos confiados y tranquilos que esta la vamos a llevar para casa.
So much for the whole narrative that Messi wasn't a leader. Another stupid argument that was destroyed. For Argentina, it ended a 20-year wait for a trophy. Fans poured into the street in millions, chanting Messi's name and celebrating like never before. For Leo, it was the moment where the weight finally came off his shoulder. The win also changed the relationship between Messi and the fans. All the doubt was gone. Nobody could say that he didn't deliver anymore. In the summer of 2022, Messi and Argentina added to their trophy cabinet. Argentina faced Italy in the Finalissima, a one-off game between the champions of South America and Europe. At Wembley Stadium in London, with a packed crowd, Argentina put on a show. They beat Italy 3-0, and Messi was at the heart of it all. He was unstoppable, dribbling past defenders like they weren't even there, creating chances, and finishing the game with 2 assists. After the match, his teammates lifted him into the air as the crowd cheered. It wasn't as big as winning a World Cup or Copa America, but it was still another trophy, another sign that Argentina were at the top of their game, and proof of how much Messi was enjoying playing for his country again. So when he entered the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, he was playing with freedom, like an anchor was taken off his shoulder. At 35, he knew this was probably his last shot at the big one. Argentina came in as favorites, but everyone wondered, could Messi finally win the trophy that had haunted him for so long? It didn't start well. In the opening match, Argentina lost 2-1 to Saudi Arabia in one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history.
Oh, and that's a brilliant effort, and they've turned it right around.
Their 36-game unbeaten run was over, but Messi and the team didn't panic. Messi actually came out after that and told the fans to keep faith in both him and the team. And after that statement, well, he went on to drop one of the greatest individual World Cup campaigns we've ever seen. His goal against Mexico will go down as one of the most important goals in his career. Argentina's backs were against the wall, and he changed the game by himself.
Messi's hit! Oh! That's what they came for! One more Messi moment! And Argentina are alive!
In the round of 16 versus Australia, Messi scored a beautiful goal, his first ever in a World Cup knockout game. Argentina won 2-1.
Messi! He's only gone and done it again. 1,000 games, and still he excels.
Then in the quarterfinals versus the Netherlands, Messi gave a ridiculous no-look assist.
Wriggling away from Ake and fiddling through a beautiful pass. It's a wonderful Argentina goal.
Scored a penalty and buried his pen in the shootout. Argentina went through. Then in the semi-final versus Croatia, Messi scored a penalty and then completely embarrassed one of the best defenders in the tournament, Guardiola, with a wonderful dribble.
Messi held up by Guardiola. Messi away from Guardiola.
Messi now had 5 goals and Argentina were in the World Cup final. And that final, it was pure chaos. Probably the greatest match ever played. Messi scored the opener from the penalty spot.
A heartbeat. And Messi!
And Argentina went up 2-0.
And how Di Maria! Glorious goal!
It looked like it was going to be an easy win. Yet France stormed back with Mbappe scoring twice in 2 minutes.
Mbappe! Oh wow! He is an awesome force of nature!
Extra time came, Messi scored again in the 108th minute to make it 3-2, but Mbappe completed his hat-trick to tie it 3-3. It all came down to pen. Messi calmly scored his, and Argentina won the shootout thanks to Emi Martinez.
Coleman, great stop! Martinez is punching the air again! Montiel. Argentina, champions of the world! Again! At last!
At last. Argentina were world champion. Messi had done it. He had finally reached the mountaintop. His numbers were insane. 7 goals, 3 assists, 5 man of the match awards. He won the Golden Ball as the best player of the tournament. The first man ever to win it twice. I know some idiots like to try and downplay his World Cup campaign to just pens, but that just shows you they watch football with a blindfold on. Back in Argentina, celebrations were unreal. Around 5 million people packed the streets of Buenos Aires. Murals of Messi appeared everywhere. Fans sang muchachos in his honor, and even his critics admitted he had done what Maradona did, and maybe even more.
Fraud. Been a fraud internationally since he started his career, and we're seeing it really come to the surface now. He's not the same guy when he leaves Camp Nou. Messi did his thing, winning the World Cup. Messi was picture perfect. Nothing else to say. Those who ever doubted him are dumb.
Messi had completed football. All the heartbreaks, the pressure, the criticism, gone. The boy from Rosario who was left on the pitch in tears was now a World Cup winner. For Argentina, he was no longer just their captain. He was their greatest hero.
Boy wonder is about to enter the World Cup. Lionel Messi, just 18 years old. Diego Maradona is a big fan of Messi. And Lionel Messi becomes the youngest Argentine player to play at a World Cup since 1934.
26 years since Maradona and Mexico. Here, finally, is a nation's new stronghold immortals. Messi will be sated.
By 2024, Argentina were looking to defend their Copa America title. This time, the tournament was in the US, and Messi, now at 37, was still leading the team. Argentina battled their way to the final in Miami against Colombia. It was a pretty tense and scrappy game. In fact, Messi had to leave with an ankle injury, which scared fans, but the team held on. Lautaro Martinez scored in the 112th minute, sealing a 1-0 win.
Lautaro Martinez! Lautaro Martinez!
Argentina were champions again, back-to-back Copa America winners for the first time since the 1940s. Messi may not have finished the match, but he still lifted the trophy as captain. His tears during the anthem showed just how much it meant. Surrounded by younger teammates who adored him, Messi had now helped Argentina win 4 major trophies in 3 years: Copa 2021, Finalissima 2022, the World Cup, and Copa America 2024. It was a golden era, and Messi was at the center of it. The same people who once doubted him were now cheering his name with pure love. In September of 2025, Argentina played a World Cup qualifier in Buenos Aires. Messi had hinted it could be his last ever game at home for the national team. The night was pure celebration. The Monumental was packed, and the ovation when Messi walked out was deafening. Many fans cried during the anthem, and Messi himself looked emotional. Then in storybook fashion, he scored twice in a 3-0 win over Venezuela, a chip goal and a clinical finish.
Alvarez is there, chance for Argentina, laid back for Messi, 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 Messi! Lionel Messi finds the net, and Argentina leads. Almada's behind, pulls it back, Messi's there again. It's a second for Messi, and Argentina are 3-0 up.
After that match, Messi walked around the stadium, clapping for the fans, soaking it all in. In 2016, he had left the pitch in tears. In 2025, he left in tears of joy. The boy who was once called a failure had become the most loved figure in Argentina. From doubted to worship, from villain to legend. Lionel Messi's journey with Argentina is one of football's greatest stories.